Hello farmers, welcome back to another episode of podcast by ICAR RC NEH Reason. I am your host Smarky and today we are going to deal with the cultivation and management practices for sweet potato. To guide us, we have our expert Dr. SD Talang. He is a senior scientist in ICAR RC NEH Reason. Welcome sir.
Thank you, Smarky. Glad to be here with you.
So sir, to start our discussion, I'll start with a very basic question that is related to varieties.
Right.
So we all know that orange varieties.
Yes.
Except those orange varieties, what other varieties those farmers grow? And what makes so much special like those that are rich in carotene, rich in anthocyanin? Can you please let us know on this?
Yeah. Right, Smarky. In case of sweet potato, we have several varieties that has been developed by different ICAR institutes.
Okay.
Right. And then commonly in Meghalaya, what farmers are growing till today, as of today, they usually prefer their local varieties.
Oh.
And of course, what happened is we have also introduced some advanced, improved varieties. For example, like Sri Bandra, which give high yielding. And then in case nowadays, because people, they are very health conscious. So that way, they love, people, the farmers or say the people have started their different preference. And as such, we have introduced this Bhu Krishna, which is anthocyanin rich, and that is a rich source of antioxidant. Besides that, we have also Bhu Sona. This also a rich source is it is a variety which is orange flesh and it is a rich source of beta carotene. Okay, vitamin A. And on top of that, we have also collected from different places the local varieties of the farmers that they are growing here, which give high yielding. We have here in Meghalaya this purple flesh sweet potato, orange flesh sweet potato, and beside others, this white flesh, which give high yielding.
Okay, so there are too many options available for these farmers.
Right.
So sir, moving towards the next question, I'll ask like every plant that needs a right home, right?
Exactly.
So can you let us know what is the climatic and soil requirement for this sweet potato?
You see, sweet potato actually its original home is this tropical America. Okay. So when we say tropical means sweet potato prefers a tropical climate, a warm and humid climate. But this crop is such a crop which is hardy. It can grow anywhere in any type of climate and soil. But for it to perform well, for its proper growth and better tuber formation, development, so on and so forth, it prefers a climate with a temperature range of 21 to 25 degrees Celsius. Okay. Then come to rainfall, it requires a minimum of 75 to 100 centimeter, a well-distributed annual rainfall. But Talang sweet potato crop is very particular. It is a short day plant. Because if the day is long, means vegetative growth will continue and no tuber formation. That is why sweet potato needs to be grown during winter, say like August onward, where the day length has been shortened. And with regards to soil, sweet potato we can grow in any type of soil, but of course, because it can adapt anywhere. So, but still then, sweet potato prefers the sandy loam soil, rich in organic matter, right? And then it should be well drained, no water stagnation.
Okay, so it's all about warmth, not too much sunlight, and very little amount of watering, right?
Exactly.
So sir, my next question is, how these plants are actually started? Like most of the people, they think that they are started by seeds, but I don't think that seeds are the way to propagate it. So what is the right way for propagation and how these vines are actually prepared for planting?
Right. You see, sweet potato, it's commonly propagated through vine cuttings only. Okay. So the first step in this is during harvesting time, say like December, November, December, we harvest the tuber. And then we select the healthy tubers. Then we raise a primary nursery. Alright. So after this primary nursery, once the tuber sprout, then after some time what we do is we take the cuttings and then we multiply in a secondary nursery. Okay, and then after multiplication in the secondary nursery, when the right time comes, say for planting, we usually here in case of northeast region, we usually plant in the month of July, August. Okay, so during that time, what we do is we take these cuttings with 25 to 30 centimeter in length, and then having, but it has nodes of 3 to 4 nodes it is required. Okay. And then we take that cuttings and then we start the planting. Usually farmers, what they do, they plant it in a bun. Okay, big ridges. That is the practice of the local farmers. But scientifically, what we have observed is, if we grow it in ridges and furrow method, that will give us a better yield.
Okay, I see. So, sir, can you let us know what is the timing for the primary nursery and secondary nursery?
Yeah, primary nursery, actually what we do is we start it from the month of December, January. Alright, and then it takes to be 1 month, 1.5 months to sprout. After that, when the right time, say like when we have enough vine, the vine is sufficient in length, we take that vine, we cut it somewhere in April or May, and then we develop in the secondary nursery. And then by the time it reach your say July, August, the vine will be fully multiplied.
So, sir, to prepare this vine, basically too much planning is required.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Right.
Sir, my next question is, like every plant needs nutrient and manure to grow.
Yeah.
Can you let us know what is the nutrient requirement, its manure requirement for the sweet potato? And sir, the farmers usually believe that if they apply lots of nitrogen, then the yield will be more. But I don't think that it's true. So kindly let them know that what is the truth behind this.
Yeah, actually, when it comes, you see, to this manure and fertilizer application, of course, like us human being, without food, we cannot grow. So similarly, the plant requires some food, right? So for sweet potato, what we usually practice is, we give 15 tons of well-rotten farmyard manure. Okay. We mix it with the soil at the time of planting. Of course, for our better growth, development and all, we can suggest some manure, some fertilizer like urea, SSP, MOP. But for the time being, like we prefer, or say we encourage the farmers to go only for organic. Okay, that is why we always encourage the farmers to go for this thing, like manure application, like I have said, 15 to 20 tons per hectare. Right? And then beside that, we go for crop rotation. Then the soil will get its time to, replenish itself.
Okay. So, as our guide has told that we don't require so much inputs as fertilizer for sweet potato, we only have to put organic fertilizers and farmyard manure. So, sir, moving forward, my next question is, what is this intercultural operation that is required for sweet potato cultivation? And I heard some those turning the vines and pruning. What are these and why are they so much important in sweet potato?
Yeah, you see, this interculture operation is very much important. Actually, like us, the same way in all other crop. What we do is we do all these weedings and all to clean, right? Because if you will not clean, what happens is weeds will grow and it will compete for space, your new food, nutrients, water, etc., etc. So at 30 days or 1 month after planting, what we do is we do some weeding and then some hoeing and earthing up. Again, at 60 days after planting, similarly, a similar thing we follow. Okay, what we do is we do some weeding and then hoeing and then earthing up. Now, while doing this process like hoeing and weeding, we do also that process which we call thorning. Thorning means we remove we thorn the sweet potato vine left or right, so that they will not roots in that nodes. No, there will be some nodes, so there should not be any root formations at the nodes. Okay. Because if root form at the nodes, means the food reserve will be diverted. So now our main intention, our main goal is to focus that this food reserve will be used for the right purpose. Right purpose means right cause. So here, food reserve is necessary for the growth and also for tuber development.
Okay.
So there is another thing which we call like pruning, like what you have said. This pruning process actually we don't usually follow so much in case of sweet potato. But in case there is excessive growth of vines and leaf, then in that case, this pruning is required, whereby we remove the tip of sweet potato up around 15 centimeter from the tip, from the top. Remove it at around 60 days after planting. Okay.
So, sir, after properly managing the cultivation of sweet potato, still there's a chance of some common pest and disease in the field.
Yeah.
So, can you let us know what are the most common pests and diseases for sweet potato usually, especially for Meghalaya region?
You see, Smarky, actually, in case of sweet potato, we didn't have so much of pest and disease infestation. Okay. If we care properly, like all this, if we follow all these proper management practices, then very less chance of any pest and disease. But still, there is one particular pest that used to attack sweet potato, this sweet potato weevil. But this also will attack only in the later stage. Suppose if we delay the harvesting and all. Okay. So now to manage this sweet potato weevil, first, as we have said, is this proper management is important. Second, now harvesting needs to be at the right time, at maturity stage. Okay, because if you delay the harvesting, then this pest will attack. If there are some chance of this sweet potato weevil infestation, in such a case, what we have to do is some poison trap, pheromone traps or some biopesticide we can apply. Next is, there is also the attack by rats. So in case of this, what we do is only poison trap we have to do, no other way. Alright? And then there are some diseases, say like this black rot or this leaf spot. These are all minor diseases which doesn't require exactly much care. Okay.
So, sir, as you have said that we have to harvest at a right time. So, can you tell us what is the right time to harvest sweet potatoes and how do farmers usually get to know that yes, it's the right time to harvest it? And sir, after harvesting, I heard something like curing is required. What is this curing and why there is a need of curing in sweet potato?
Alright. See, sweet potato usually takes 6 to 7 months to mature. Okay. So we have to harvest, and this periods usually happen during November to December. So farmers make it a thumb rule to harvest by November, December. Now, to find exactly what is the right time. Now, if we take a one tubers, and then you make a cut, say a knife or something like that. Some latex will come out, right?
Yeah, right.
Now, if that latex dries up quickly without any blackening, means that is an indicator that our sweet potato is ready for harvesting. Alright. So now, while harvesting, again we have to take proper care so that no damage or less damage will take place to our sweet potato tubers. Okay. So after our harvesting, what we do is we put our sweet potato in sunlight. That is, we call it as curing. We store the sweet potato in a place, in a concrete floor or somewhere in sunlight, at least for 5 to 6 days. If we do that, this help heal the minor cuts and all. Right. So after curing, if we keep our sweet potato at a temperature of 12 to 14 degrees Celsius during your winter months, it can be stored for about 6 months or not. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Talang, for this comprehensive yet concise method for cultivation practices of sweet potato. It's clear that growing sweet potato is both science and an art, and it's required too much caring and management practices. So your insights are truly incredible for the viewers. And to our listeners, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Now here we are an end for today's episode. You should practice these cultivation practices for sweet potato in order to get a higher income and a higher yield. We will meet in another episode. Till then, take care of your sweet potato field. Thank you.